But I think it's going to be different this time. I'm going to make some changes to my dating strategy. Whereas in the past, I would either just meet up with a girl and then hook up with her, and I would try and have cereal with her, even if I wasn't attracted to her. But I've come to realize that society and people in general don't like it when I tell them that I had cereal with a girl, even though I didn't feel attracted to her. If you are looking for a serious relationship with me, then that's great. I'm also looking for a serious relationship. But this time, I think that if I don't feel attracted to you, then I won't try and serial with you. Because apparently girls feel upset and hurt if you sleep with them when you don't feel attracted. What I propose is we meet up for a date and we see how things go. No cereal. And if I like her, if I feel attracted to her, then we meet for a second time. But if I don't like her and I don't feel attracted to her, then I just tell her that over messages and maybe we just become friends or I never speak to her again. But if when we meet and for some reason, and somehow we do like each other a lot and we click very well and she invites me to have cereal, I'm not gonna say no. It's up to her. I guess what I'm saying is it's up to her. I'm not going to push anything unless she's up for it and she's okay with it. For example, in 2016, I went all the way to Japan and I stayed there for a few months and couldn't find anyone. Failed completely. Couldn't find a girlfriend, couldn't find any girls who were up for it. The closest I got to cereal was sniffing some girl's armpit in my bedroom, and then she rejected me anyway when I asked if she was up for it. Compared to that, I think that the rubber toy, men's toy, rubber girlfriend version is more cost effective because yes, it costs a bit more, £250, but then you get to use it as many times as you like. Okay, so next I would like to compare the rubber version to paying for cereal. And in my experience, when you pay for it, it can be quite expensive. If you want the cereal to be delivered directly to your room, you have to pay around £200. Plus you have to pay for the hotel room, and you might also have to pay for her travel expenses. So you could be spending up to £400 just for one time. So 2016, worst year of my life ever. I spent all of that money going to Japan. I couldn't even find a girlfriend after 3 months in a guest house. Complete failure. I guess my main complaint about my cereal doll would be the lack of legs and the lack of a head. It also doesn't have arms, but I don't really care about arms. I would love it if it had... It would be great if it had legs as well, mainly because of the, you know... And I kept thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great if I was single again? I could just meet up with these fangirls anytime I wanted to without upsetting my wife. And it would be so much fun, and we'd have all this cereal, and I'd finally be able to have cereal with these young, cute girls. It wasn't so great. It turns out that meeting up girls just for some casual cereal isn't as fantastic as you might imagine it. Sure, it's fun for about 20 minutes, and then it's over, and then you're back to feeling empty inside, and it's not really fulfilling. And if I had to choose between all of the random encounters that I've had recently in London and Germany, if I had to choose between those and my marriage, my wife, I would choose my wife every time over those one-time cereal encounters. I guess it made me think, my wife is actually a pretty good wife, and she's actually a pretty good match for me, and I actually prefer her over these. And I'm all alone, and my wife's not replying to my messages. Look, I said I'm in Japan now at 5 p.m. Now it's 5:20 p.m. She hasn't replied. Or I thought I wanted cereal, but then I'm starting to realise that meaningless cereal isn't all it's cracked up to be. And maybe having stability is better than 20 minutes of fun. Initially, I wasn't really bothered about the whole dating thing, the whole 5 dates thing, because she kept reassuring me that no cereal happened or took place. And I kind of just believed her. I just took her word because that's kind of what I wanted to hear. I didn't want to know if she had cereal with any of them. I didn't think that would really help my situation. How would that benefit me? How would my life improve by knowing that kind of information? It wouldn't. It would just make me feel a little bit annoyed, sad, angry, depressed. I'd feel a bit betrayed. So I thought, okay, so if she's saying that she didn't have cereal with any of them, then I'll just take her word for it and everything will be fine. So everything was fine for a week and a few days until she decided to tell me that that wasn't completely true. I don't actually know which one she had cereal with because I didn't ask. Going from previous experience, I've realised that asking for these details didn't really make the situation, didn't make me feel any better. I just kind of went, oh, okay. I didn't really ask any prying questions. I didn't interrogate her for extra details because, like I said before, I don't really see the point. So I don't know which one she had cereal with. I don't know the intricate details of what happened or how it was or if anything strange happened. All I know is that she had cereal with one of them. Now, obviously, I don't really feel very happy about this, and I know what you're thinking. Daniel, you did the same thing. You slept with other girls. You went to Germany to meet up with other girls. I know I've done the same thing by going to Germany, but that doesn't make me feel any better about knowing that my wife had cereal with another guy. I don't even know how many guys there were. Maybe there were multiple guys. I don't really want to ask questions. I don't want to ask any more questions because, to be honest, I don't really want to know. I'm a bit scared of what the answer might be. But at the end of the day, I did go on several dates in Germany and I did have cereal with a bunch of girls. I didn't go on 5 dates though.